Welcome in, everybody. It's been a little bit. I know I see that every week, but like it's actually been a little bit because we had to cancel the last. It was a whole thing. We had to cancel the last stream, but I'm back. I have been doing some of this off stream. Doing some resets for Poipole.
19 months of membership.
Liz,
good luck today.
I appreciate it. And Hassan, I also appreciate you popping off immediately. New haircut. It's just a fresh cut. I got it before Mother's Day, before we went oot in a boot. I'm gonna do one little reset the bootleg way here. I don't really have like a great setup for this, but I've been doing this reset, just like watching videos and stuff. And it's not too bad. I haven't even been really counting it. But here's one Poipole check. It'd be cool if that was it, though, wouldn't it? I've been doing those soft resets just kind of for me. Because I need to do 2 of them. Or I need to, like, find 2 of them. Because I want to have the whole evolution line before I can't transfer them. And I also have kind of been doing a few Deoxys resets off stream because I want to get all 4. And we got the first one very quick. It's not a bad hunt to do on stream, but we went so under odds that I think we're going to go pretty over odds on one of these. So I'm just I'm trying to keep a few things just for me so they don't have to all be stream things. You know what I mean? Broke the last stream due to beating CMH. I'm telling you. Fresh cut got me acting up, does it? Well, I'm glad to hear that, Hassan. Anyways, we're doing some DAs as the thumbnail shows. Let's get into it. Without further ado, we're going for Blacephalon, but you guys know the deal. We're going to be doing a mix tonight. I'm very over odds. We're at 66 total DAs without anything. Hold on. We're going to do 8888-5566 for the first code of the night. Guys, feel free to join in. Anybody's welcome. Ceiling Cat also popping in and popping off. It's a Thursday, though, so I know the deal with Ceiling Cat. We probably aren't getting Ceiling Cat for too long, so Ceiling Cat's just making up for lost time at the end of stream. I'm catching up, guys. Ceiling Cat, I appreciate you, buddy. Guys, if any of you get these gifted memberships,
celebrates 10 months of
please
membership.
say thanks.
You probably saw in the Discord, but I got Soul Silver.
You did. Did I? It was a little while ago, right? I feel like I was commenting on it, like, because you were having issues getting it started, right? Hold on, let me pick some Pokemans first. Dark, Ghost, Water, Rock, Ground is what we're looking for here. He's weak to a lot of things. But yeah, I've been kind of looking for a copy of English Soul Silver. I don't need it. I just think it would be cool to have an English copy as well of some of these other things. And I have a handful of English copies now, so it's like I'm already kind of going down that rabbit hole where it's like, well, I already have half of them in English. There's nothing really great here. We're going to go for Mr. Kappa. And I think I'm just going to make my way up to that Kangaskhan. I don't know. There's nothing great here. Blacephalon. Yeah, we're going for Blacephalon right now. The pins were dirty. Yeah, that's how it is. I've bought a lot of old games and I've had to do a lot of the shenanigans to clean it all up and kind of get them working. I've replaced the batteries on basically every copy of like Ruby, Sapphire, all that stuff. I have replaced a lot of batteries in these GBA games. So, yeah. I know how that goes. But it's not too bad, you know. Hyper beam, I guess? I don't know, dude. Then I'll boost our speed. Hopefully somebody else has some better things for this. Hatched a shiny sizzlipede in 40 eggs. That's not bad at all. I guess that has to be in Sword and Shield, right? That's the only place you can get that right now. Not a terrible shiny. You know, for a little bit, I thought it was a pretty bad shiny, but the blue is more noticeable than I realized for a little bit. Like, it's kind of hard to tell on, like, Cerebi or something what the shiny really looks like, but it is pretty decent. I got Chikorita in 267 encounters on the same day. The only one of the 3 I didn't want, Froggy B. You better be careful with that here in this chat. You know how it is here. We got a spicy freeze on Mr. Kappa. You know, Froggy, it's not a bad thing to get. And it was so quick. It's just a freebie, basically. We take those. Hexer, welcome in. Yeah, got El Frozoed. Hunting for 3rd page in Rumble right now. Sorno, are you doing the random thing where the encounter table is all randomized, or are you doing this on your base game? I really didn't get enough Rumble stuff done during Rumble weekend. I'm kind of bummed about that. I wish I got more done. So when my mom came to town, she brought her dog, and her dog was just a problem. Just like freaking out at my dogs and just like barking and screeching in the other room, and it was just like, I can't stream like this. This is just going to be the worst,
the
you know?
Grandmaster is away on business, so I underscore calm cry. I still will watch Critical Role in their honor, but it's a underscore calm sag time to be alive. Many hopes for their swift return.
Well, Ceiling Cat, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to have you here. So, at least you're with friends. But I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. Have to find specific areas for targets. Yeah, it's tough. You know, I've kind of thought about making little notes or like a little list of the best spots for certain things, because I feel like a lot of people just play in the EX or the GX arena and stuff like that, but there's a lot of things that are a lot easier to find in like the middle ones, you know, like the B rank and stuff like that, where you have a lot of the not fully evolved things, and they have a really interesting mix. So recently I've been going through a lot of the lower end kind of areas looking for specific Pokemon, and I haven't had a lot of luck. I feel like my phases in Rumble were pretty bad this last Rumble weekend, so I was really hoping that I was going to have a very strong, like, final day. Didn't exactly work out like that. Raze, if you want to grab this, I think this is probably you. Otherwise, I'm going to try to swap with Claydol.
RJ Mena, Mcool Cat Gaming, celebrates 10 months of membership, wasn't able to tune in last week and was still gifted.
Well, RJ, that's the good luck right there. And to be honest, I didn't stream on Saturday, so you didn't miss like a ton. We only had 2 days last week. Saving up some money to get a decent PC to play some Steam games with the homies. Hassan, do your thing. I've been trying to tell Ceiling Cat to get the laptop as well, so guys, please, it's been a while since I've said this, I guess, but you guys always come first. I would rather you be financially good, getting the things that you want, than, like, you know, more stream bucks. I appreciate it. I do. But don't ever put yourself in a bad spot. You guys know the deal, right? I would rather y'all be good to go than, you know, a couple extra stream bucks, because you know what it goes to. I just buy a bunch of Pokemon games and stuff, so you guys get your stuff too. Abra will be a major hurdle. I can't even think of where I've seen an Abra in Rumble ever. Now that you say that. Porsche Nut. Had to cancel my membership, buying my first house. Need every penny. Porsche Nut, I'm telling you, it's all good. Enjoy the house. I'm glad you're getting a place. But, yeah, don't stress it, buddy. It's all good. Yeah, that's awesome, though. My first, like, house is this house. It was pretty cool. Nice having the space, not having to worry about, like, neighbors and stuff, like, being underneath you or above you or whatever. Like, there's downsides to both, right? So, yeah, good times. Gathering eggs for Mawwell now. Very nice. Good shiny. I just wish it still had its mega. It's kind of sad that it's just kind of a normie now. Just have 2 games to complete my Gen 1 through 9 collection. Fire Red and White 2. I have a copy of White 2. And Fire Red in English, actually. Those are some of the few that I actually have in English. Just got 2 shiny Dynamo from a pond by Alfernata. Dillo, am I saying that right? That actually is a really cool shiny to just find 2 of randomly. I know it's like not a good shiny, but it's a very difficult to shiny hunt Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, so we take those. Just take them, enjoy. The Electric and Dynamo hunts were some of the worst, like, base game shiny hunts for me in Scarlet and Violet. It took a very long time, so that's very lucky, despite it not appearing to be a very great shiny. You just gotta trust. Unless you have crappy neighbors, which I have had before. We've had people that have, like early on, it was like a rental house, and it was like a college group of college kids, and I know I sound like a big old man boomer, but, like, they would be partying on, like, Thursday nights at, like, 3 a.m. just going ballistic, and the way the houses are is, like, the backyards, all of the sound echoes off of the houses, so it just, even if they're down the way, it just sounds like they're right outside your window, and it's insanity. I was losing my mind for a while. I mean, some might say I still am, but you know what I mean. Can put all my motorsport merch on the walls. The man cave is my #1 priority. Yes. Yeah, that was my deal when I moved here too. I got the garage, built the race car. That was my thing when I when I moved here. I've since kind of gotten out of the race car building shenanigans. But yeah, I built my first motor here, went big turbo with my car and tuned it myself and did all that. It was a good time. But yeah, having a garage is nice. It's hard to go back once you've had one for so long. The only thing is you start accumulating a lot of crap too. that's the downside. Grinded the area before the school in Gen 9 so much I only needed Wiglet. And I think the Wiglets that spawn there are like... There was something weird about them, like they're like static spawns, so they don't actually reset if you're going back and forth. I was doing some testing with those Wiglets on that first beach where you see them, and it was really weird. Because I would save... I would catch one, look at all of its stats and stuff, reset, go and like walk away from him, and then walk back, and it would be the same thing in the same spot. So it was a really weird, like, I couldn't figure out how to reset those specifically because I was trying to shiny hunt them there, and I wanted to make sure it was going to work because that just seemed like the best spot, you know? Celesteela DAs, if anybody wants to join. Hassan, I could be convinced to join one of those tonight. I wouldn't mind getting old Pinhead Larry. Still feels different enough with all the mons added to different routes and a few specific routes in towns that I won't spoil. Slight changes in the sequel, but the layout is generally the same. Yeah, they're all different, like, cities in like Black 2, White 2, right? Is that what you're talking about? I'm assuming... I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. But, yeah, we've been having crazy luck with the freezes, by the way. I've just been blabbering. We've been getting all the freezes. Remember resetting for them for like 10 sandwiches before sharing about it here? Yeah. I'm sorry that you had to live through that pain. You know, I've kind of been having a little bit of an itch to go back and get a few of the things that I still need for my decks in Scarlet and Violet. Maybe like one day. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I've kind of been thinking about it a little bit. You know, it's not something that I want to do every night, but I still need quite a few things in that game. And it's, you know, it has its appeals every now and then, right? We get a lot of shinies during those streams. Luna, final suck. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are going through the school shenanigans right now. Does anyone want to do Lugia DAs? Vaporeon's hosting a Lugia DA. Guys, if you want to join DAs, feel free to post codes in the chat. I see we have multiple people doing that already, so that's a good thing. But, yeah, if you're not in this, hit up the other people in chat. Get in on these and get your shinies, because, guys, it takes a while to get through these DAs. You might as well be getting your shiny one way or another. I think I'm going to swap Claydol here. Scyther is like a better attacker, so I'm going to just keep Scyther. We're going to hope Blacephalon doesn't blast him. Guys, since when do we have an ant on our team? That ant is doomed. I didn't even see that ant. Only upside is really soon I get out of school. What? The only upside, really soon I get out of school, the better. I thought this was just me. It isn't. You told Raze to gamble. Yeah, I guess I haven't been in the zone. That's a me issue. You know how it is. But metal sounds pretty cool. Although we don't have... Maybe we have one special attacker. Just one. No Bark, welcome in. In the DA on Mon 2. Mon 2. I don't know what's going on tonight. This is a me thing. Banana flavored popcorn. This reminds me, when we were in Japan and we went to Universal Studios, we went to the Mario Nintendo Land area, and I was really hungry. But that place, literally shoulder to shoulder the whole time, everywhere. Not just in the Nintendo Land area, but like through the whole park. It was insane how crowded it was there. And we were trying to find like food deals somewhere around, and it was just like huge lines, huge lines, huge lines. And eventually I was just like, I needed something to munch on while we were there. And we were in Nintendo Land, and it was like, there was like a big line for like the Toad restaurant you had to do reservations for, so we weren't doing that. And then there was a couple of like little stall things, and one of them that we decided to go to was just a popcorn stall. It's just like, we'll get a couple popcorns and some soda. So we go to get this popcorn, and I don't know what the deal is about Japan. They have a very different flavor palette than, not just me, because I know I'm weird and I'm picky and whatever, but they just, like, to illustrate this, their default pizza, like their pepperoni pizza in Japan, is corn and mayonnaise pizza. So that's just, it tells you like the separate sides of the spectrum flavor-wise that they're on. They said, oh, default pizza? You mean corn and mayonnaise. And it's sweet mayonnaise. It's not like American mayo. Yeah, corn and mayonnaise is like their default pepperoni option. That's a real thing. But anyways, we went to get this popcorn, and it was not just popcorn. It wasn't plain, it wasn't butter. It was peach flavored, and I'm just now realizing Peach Mario. When they said peach, I was just furious, though. It was peach. So peach flavored and like mushroom bisque flavored popcorn. They only had those two. They wouldn't give you unflavored, like, whatever popcorn. It had to be one of those two. So it was kind of a stanky mushroom popcorn or a very sweet, like, and the peach one was fine. Like, it was just like a candy corn kind of thing. Neither of them were what I was expecting or wanting, though. I was just wanting popcorn. And, I got duped. I was already in line. All right, guys, without further ado, this is DA 67 and 68 since my last shiny. We're incredibly over odds. So let's see what we got. No Mr. Kappa. No Puku Muku. No Kangaskhan. Blacephalon. Not on the first one. Couldn't be that easy. I'm just looking at the other monitor just to make sure. I would be able to tell with Kangaskhan. I don't know who I'm trying to fool here. Yeah, peach-flavored popcorn was the better of the two options, for me at least. Like, the mushroom-flavored one was kind of whatever. It just, I really am not down with the mushroom deal. Not a mushroom appreciator personally. Named my shiny Sizzlipede Westwood. But why? Guys, we're doing another Blacephalon. If you were on this last one, please don't join back to back. But everybody else, you are welcome to join. The code 8888-5522. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. For realsies now. 8888-5522. Blacephalon. Now that I know it's 67 and 68, you'll get a shiny next check. An extra funny check. Very interesting username here. Yeah, Panna, I get it. Most people don't understand when I say that the texture thing, because that is definitely something that is a consideration for me. We have a pretty good squad. Guys, remember, dark, ghost, rock, ground, water is what we're looking for here. Very good squad. So we can just take the easy path here. Whatever we feel is the right shinies to potentially get. How's it my fault this time? I never said it was your fault. What you talking about? What? Well, what's going on here? How many Legos deep is Calm's bad luck? No. That's not a real thing. Don't be enabling this. Oh god, where am I going? I'm gonna go right, I guess. I already have Grovyle and Sceptile. I don't have a shiny Mamoswine. We do have a Piloswine, but it was from random encounters. It'll be on shiny check 69 if you say on Culminum. If I remember. You guys just gotta remind me. That's how it goes. I can't remember. I'm a big texture guy when eating, so I definitely agree about the mushroom take. Yeah. It's not just the texture for me with mushrooms. The whole, like, kind of flavor profile of the mushroom deal is kind of a killer for me, personally. But I don't eat a lot of things. Your boy is pretty bad about that stuff, so don't take my word on that. How you doing, Mel? How's things? Sensed a disturbance in the bricks, exactly. Whenever it's said, it's almost like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. Mel just kicks in the door. What did you say? Are my messages appearing? Because I think I broke something. No, you're here. I see you. Calling it now. Today breaks the no shiny DA streak. Also, grats on the Deoxys. Yeah. The Deoxys happens so fast, I can't even really fault you for missing it. It just happened too fast. Too fast, too furious. You're gonna change your name again? Inquisitor. It's like 2 weeks until you can change it again, right? Changing your username on YouTube is a very big commitment. Shirk, Jewel. What are you guys doing? What's happening here? Don't get me confused. A shiny Deoxys. I'm gonna go watch the VOD. Yeah, it happened. It was very quick. And then it was like mostly a DA stream. It was at an extremely funny number. Maybe a spoiler. But yeah, it was crazy. I am gonna try to get all 4 of them. Just each of the forms, you know? At least you can change it twice every 2 weeks. Twitch makes you wait 60 days to change it once. I get why they do that. I get it. I'm a Deoxys enjoyer. He's a cool dude. The old space virus. It's not stream that's broken. My brain just, it's not working after my AP exam yesterday. That is fair. That's how that goes sometimes. Gotta use all the brain power. Avatar Hassani. I highly recommend Elden Ring. It is a masterpiece. Very worth playing. I'm gonna go right because we have a bad time against Vaporeon. But yeah, Elden Ring is fantastic. When the DLC for Elden Ring comes out, I don't know, that might be the first thing that I stream on Calm and Completing. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to stream that or if I want that to just be for me, you know? Because it's nothing about, like, I like hanging out with all of you guys, but it's a different vibe, me playing games and having to be Mr. Haha Funny Man, and me just sitting and taking in the whole experience of the game, you know? Because your boy definitely doesn't read as much as he normally would when I'm streaming. I just blast through text, which is what it is. Personally, like shaming more. Shaman. Unfortunate autocorrect. Is that the official name of the second channel? Please say yes. It is. I already have it locked in. Although I don't have any channel art. I really haven't done anything with the channel besides set it up. So. No, Mel, don't do this. don't do this. I'm gonna start with Pokemon White. I don't know how far I'll go before switching to Black 2. Yeah, I've been trying to get through White as well. It's been taking a hot minute. Very hot minute. The DLC plus the game is only $70 because my homie works at Best Buy. I will say, Elden Ring, you will get your money out of it. Even at full price, it's worth it. So, like, $70, very good deal. Plan on getting Elden Ring after I complete my list of like 80 Monster Hunter games. Yeah, They take a while. You know, the wife and I started playing a little bit of Monster Hunter World during the week this week. Yeah. Did you guys just have been setting me up for failure? Is this what we're doing here? I don't feel like this is actually like a bad thing like y'all are thinking it is. I don't know. I feel like this is like 4th grade level maybe. I'm gonna go War Turtle. I don't know. Maybe I swapped the bug for it. What are you accusing me of? I'm not accusing you of anything. Mel is, though. Mel thinks it's hilarious. I still don't feel like that is such a weird way of saying that. I don't think anybody uses that phrase like that, but I don't know. If you do, you got issues. You might want to talk to somebody, you know? How calm can you be mid-boss fight in Elden Ring? I'm pretty good at Elden Ring. No, I'm gonna say that and I'm gonna get blasted afterwards. Calm and completing is exactly what the channel should be called. All the homies know. That's it. I'm changing it. I'm not letting anybody know the new channel name either. It's gonna be a totally different audience. Y'all are never gonna know. We're starting from just right at the beginning. Ground floor. Had to think about it to get the innuendo. It's not even. It's very weak. It's not really a joke, not really innuendo. It's just, yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, I feel like. Duck Pond is now refilled. Time for some DAs. Just a little bird maintenance before the DAs, eh? Well, you're just in time. We're about to be done with this one. What you can do is stay on the page of the second channel and keep reloading. Woot. What are you talking about? New channel will be Collecting with Calm. There you go. I don't know. I've also just... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a YouTube deal. I have the channel on YouTube made, although you guys have me second guessing it now. And I've also thought, just since it isn't Pokemon stuff, maybe I just do it over on Twitch. I don't know. I don't really like Twitch though. It's different. It has a lot of cool things, but I don't know. This is your guys' fault. I just want you to know. I was locked in, and then y'all got me messed up on the name. I don't really like, yeah. It's just a big change having to go to Twitch and stuff. I'm gonna try to swap Ribombi here. It's the only thing that doesn't have an attack. Mantine, you got a water attack. You're fine. You're fine. Are you excited for ZA? Yeah, but it's like still a year away. It's so far away. The second channel should be Calm's Collection. You know, my initial name for the channel that I was going to go with was the Calm Collective or something like that. Like, you know, just kind of a spin on the name. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Somebody go ahead and time out McLoopy, please. You be coming in here with this terrible first sentence of the week. Nah. Somebody ban that guy. Oh no, just like that. I hope you learned something in those 10 seconds, McLoopy. I hope you think about what you've done. Your dad went half with you on the Soul Silver. Was pretty invested in the whole it not working thing. Told him you helped me and asked if you were on Twitch because he'd drop you a Prime. Well, I appreciate that. You know, it would be cool if YouTube had like a Prime type deal for people who had Premium and stuff. There's a lot less people who have YouTube Premium than Prime, but it seems like an easy thing for them to add in that would be like pretty beneficial for all of the streamers, but also like some people might just get YouTube Premium. Like it seems like they would kind of get some kickback from that too, but it is what it is, right? I'm a good mod, I do as I'm told. Raze, I appreciate that. Despite you trying to shoot me in the foot a little bit on channel creation. Seeing Calm on Twitch was cursed. I found a shiny immediately. To be honest, the only streams I've done on Twitch have been to test the bot. And I think we did one when it was really, really broken on YouTube one night. So, yeah, I'm just not like... I don't think I want to have to deal with having both different audiences, right? It's tough. It was arguably his most calm stream because there was no sound. Yeah, it was just dead silent. And it was also running at like 5 frames a second, not 5 frames a second. It was messed up. Okay. So we cannot avoid this. Guess what? This is the 69th one right here. This is 69 and that one's 70. So it is on the 69th DA. We got this like the last stream, which kind of sucks, but I don't have a Piloswine yet. So we'll evolve it. Let's see if we get anything else. Guys, Piloswine. No Combuskin. No Wartortle, I think. Blacephalon. No Blacephalon. We got a Piloswine. Whatever, man. We'll take it. We got old Goldilocks. It's a good shiny. It's about to evolve into a not good shiny, though. Just so we're clear. I'm going to get Mamoswine on the board. Let me save my path before I accidentally delete it. Alright, Mamoswine. Gen 4. Where you be? There it is. The big, kind of sick mammoth. It doesn't look like it's feeling good. He's really not feeling so hot, old Mamoswine. And it was such a good shiny before this, right? Like, it's not great. Here we go. To evolve Mamoswine, do we know? Is it just a level thing? Or does it need, like, a weird stone? Man, is this the game that we... Our luck on this game is crazy. This is where we found the Piloswine, the Whiscash, the Clefairy, and then this. And the Swampert. And the Copper. Dude, what is going on this save? What do I have on the other one? I think the other one is where I always find the legendaries. Oh, we have Roserade in our party, so that already kind of kills that theory. But the Thundurus, Xerneas, we got Astarmie, of course. Entei, Cookie the Entei, Kyurem. Okay, Kyurem and Lugia are just normal. But the last 3 shiny legendaries have been on the top right game. So top left is for the regular shinies, or top left. Bottom left is for the regular shinies, top right is for the legendaries, apparently. We'll see if that continues. Alright, let's evolve this homie. Oh, it needs ancient power. Yikes. It doesn't have it right now, right? I'm assuming it doesn't. We might have to make a little trip. Bear with me, guys. We're going to go to the Pokemon Center. Muted. Am I muted? I shouldn't be muted. We got to go to the Move Relearner. Yeah, I'm not muted. Don't be messing with me. Don't be playing games with me. Your boy's just trying to evolve a Piloswine here. Don't do this to me. Stop. All right, Ancient Power, move Relearner. I'm assuming we should just be able to teach it this way, right? Like, it is something that it actually learns. It's not... Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. And I should just have, like, 1,000,000 experience candies. Try to get on my bike for some reason. Hold on. Boom. Yeah, just a couple experience candies. All right. Time for the big papa. We're going from a very good shiny to a very meh shiny. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's not great. It's gonna learn Double Hit. I want nothing to do with old Double Hit. The Mossy Mammoth, yeah, just ate a little Taco Bell or something. He's not feeling great. And I get it. We've all been there. We'll do a couple encounters with old Mamoswine, though. You think it looks good? It's not the best. Let's see it in the wild, though. Maybe we... Yeah, I don't know. He's just kind of stanky and green. We'll check old Snorlax. We've had some pretty good luck. I wouldn't be able to tell if this was shiny anyways, like with the lighting and stuff. It'd be cool. We've found one thing showing off the shinies before. It looks so blue. Does that thing not look a little weird? Am I crazy? Don't answer that. He looks extra blue, though. Definitely looks better in Go. Mamoswine does? Alright, here we go. We can see a true comparison here. Let's be the judge of this. This is actually nice that this showed up. Yeah. It's kind of a gross green. It's not the greatest. It is kind of greeny yellow. This is a nice side-by-side, though. Really just has like a tint. Everything's just a little more yellowy greeny. Alright, get it out of here. We'll do one more. Imagine that was shiny too. Yeah, and we'd like have a really bad comparison. We'll check a Jinx. A Jinx or two. I would like to get a shiny of this at some point. Although this is in DAs too, so we have a decent chance. Yeah, the double shiny Mamoswine. Because our luck apparently is with the Piloswine Mamoswine evolution line, right? That was the thing we found in the wild last time too. Alright, let's get back to it. We're good. This thing doesn't deserve too much time in the limelight. It's nice that we have it, but not the star of the show tonight. We do have to reset our counter, though. We were very, very over odds, so I'm hoping we continue. We find something else tonight. I think we're still kind of owed. We were almost at 3 times over odds when we finally got this, so... Alright. Big money. Should have checked the little Snom friend. You know, Snom actually was one of the things that showed up for me while I was hunting for, Phantump. I ran into a random Snom on accident and it was shiny. And I went so over odds on Phantump. Guys, if you were on the last Blacephalon DA, please don't join back-to-back. Everybody else, the code. Get ready. 8888-5544. Get in here. Loved when the brilliant Piloswine said, it's boosted odds. Yeah, and then it was. It proved me right. Oxford with the like goal 100. Guys, I appreciate you liking the stream. If you haven't done it yet, just think about it. I appreciate you. Leave the poor guy alone. What, the Mamoswine? How often does Peonia give you clothes? Cosmic, I don't know if anybody answered this yet. I'm just going back through chat. But she has a finite list of things that she'll give you. So once you get all of them, she won't give you any more. But it seems like she will default to the clothes until you've grabbed all of like the monocles. Because they're all just monocles, right? Does she give you anything else? Guys, the code 8888-5544. We need one more. Anybody can join at this point. Get in here. Currently hunting Lunala. I've had 60 successful runs and a handful of failed ones. Haven't seen a single shiny. PJ, we just got out of that nightmare. So I wish you luck. You're getting there. We just got up to 69 and then we finally got the shiny. Just anything. We didn't have any phases at all until that point. So I know the pain. Water, psychic, no. Water, ghost, dark, rock, ground is what we're looking for. Do an old Blacephalon. Tyrantrum's not bad, actually. Call him be on top chat for sure. No, I'm just really behind. Like, I was up at the very top of the chat window when I read that. I was just trying to scan, looking through. If I spend any of my money on Lego, it will be E. Rivendell and Barad-dûr. Barad-dûr. I don't know what that is. I know Rivendell is Lord of the Rings things, and I know you're a fan. We're gonna go Golurk, I guess. It's good against this. Call him no, just no. Barad-dûr. 60 Swine would have been such a good nickname for that Mamoswine. 60 Swine's pretty good. No, yeah, I'm a fan. I must have missed that one. Want to get the NASA Artemis set, but it's $260. Lego is no joke. They know that the adults are willing to pay big money for the Legos. So, yeah, they're gonna mark them on up. I don't really know. I don't want to use my lash outs here. So I'm just going to use steel stuff and just kind of cry, I think. This kind of sucks because we have to use the same things that are good against Blacephalon here. Never watched Lord of the Rings. My poor ears. Yeah, well, what can you do? The Rocket Basin Let's Go Eevee is infuriating. That's just the old school red and blue. The spinny floor one, is that what you're talking about? Because there's a couple of them. Breeding more eggs for shiny Hisui and Zorua. I have gone through 620 eggs. Little over odds. I'm assuming you're Masudaing and you have the charm and stuff, right? How do I get Eevee to go up on the thing to get the lift key? Oh. I think you just have to walk up to the pipe and press A. I'm pretty sure. But I think you have to, like, go and walk over to Team Rocket. I remember this kind of being something that I was like, what the heck's going on here? I think you have to go and encounter Team Rocket in that room first, and then you walk up to the wall and you push A, and Eevee, like, jumps off your shoulder onto the upper level. I did it, and Eevee said no. Eevee wants a snack, perhaps. I don't know why. Need to go put up some dishes? You do your thing, it's all good. I'll be here. Does not remind me of my favorite evolution, Girder or Conkeldurr. Has nothing to do with the Durs. Lego's always been expensive. Their main explanation for it is because they don't degrade. That's why you can still use your parents' Lego without dying from poison. Yeah, I guess so. The no poison selling point is, I guess it's worth it. The non-poison Legos, it's a good thing, I guess. Could give you a shiny if that's okay. If you don't take it, Johnny, I am trying to catch all of my own shinies. I appreciate the offer, though. Yeah. Your boy has to catch him with his own OT. The risk of poison is what makes it fun. Yeah, it's a little bit of a... You're rolling the dice, right? My friend JME designed the bonsai set. Mel's got the Legos connections. Do I swap Whiscash for this? I guess we let Striplin get it. Why not? Con Keldum. Woot? Am I saying... I don't trust this, actually. I probably shouldn't have read that. I feel like I'm getting baited here, but I'm not really sure how. We'll absolutely blast this Magmar, so I think we go here. I worked for Lego for like 10 years. There you go. The Legos connections. Forgot I'm a luxury ball. Yeah, we have a lot of luxury ballers. Some of us are more excited about being a luxury baller than others, but yeah. A lot of people with lots of gifties for very extended periods of time. The on Conkeldurr. No. We're not doing that. It's not going to be an evil phrase from now on. I've just now gotten used to the original definition. We can't be changing it on me. 4 months to Beast Ball, though.
Surgica celebrates 20 months of membership, 4 months to Beast Ball Toe. On Calm and M.
4 months to Beast Ball Toe is what Brian read that as. But you know what? I appreciate it. That's the long-term commitment to Calm. Kind of miss it only because I got 40% off. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a pretty steep discount because they don't really do like big sales on Lego stuff ever, do they? They don't have to, right? Diana, just logging in and see I missed a memo. Yeah, it was a pile of swine and we evolved it, but still, it's something. It's a living. I've been playing Poke Rogue and got a shiny Fanpy. Very nice. Not the most amazing shiny in the world, but he's a little Fran, and shiny Donphan's pretty good. It's just Fanpy that's kind of stanky. Brian says Ashika. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Brian's pronunciations some of the times. Other times he does me a bit of a concern, but yeah. Yeah, Donphan's really good. I feel like it matches what Donphan is too. Making a Lego Fallout. It's a power armor with a minigun, and power armor is annoying me. Like, you're just doing custom stuff. I never got that creative. I guess I made, like, custom stuff as a kid. Usually, what do you make? You make, like, a car, or like a gun or a sword or something. I feel like those are, like, the really stupid, basic default ones, right? Like, that was what idiot young Calm was making with the Legos. But yeah, it never got crazy creative, especially not as an adult. It's been a very long time since your boy has built any Lego related things, but I keep seeing that, like, that TV with the NES console with Mario and you can like jump Mario and stuff with it. Every time I see it, I'm always really on the fence about it because I think it would be kind of a cool piece in the background. I haven't committed to it yet though, because boy is it expensive. It's the only thing that's talked me out of it. But there's been a few of them. We were in Japan. There's the one with the Great Wave, like that famous painting. And that was pretty cool too. That seemed like it would be kind of cool in like, not just in the dorky
Leo
room.
Monkey celebrates 8 months of membership.
Leo,
Congrats
I appreciate
on
you.
the shiny Pilauzine. I give you my luck.
Leo, I appreciate the luck. And I appreciate the 8 months as well. Want to turn my orchid into a demigorgon. This is a strange phrase. Lego stream win. I don't know. You guys want to see me build a Lego set? That might have to be on the second channel that shall not be named anymore, I guess. I don't know why you guys had to do this to me. Why it had to be like this. Have quite a few of the Pokemon Legos with the Pokeballs and the Gen 2 or Gen 1 and 9 starters. Now, it's kind of weird, but it was like Mega Bloks have had some Pokemon rights for a while. And do they actually have Pokemon Lego stuff now? They don't, right? It's like the other brand. Unless they've finally, like, that exclusivity deal or whatever they have going on has changed. Lego's never done Pokemon. That's too bad. Yeah, I know they have like Mega Bloks stuff, which is, I'm sure Mel just is fuming hearing that name. But yeah, not the Lego brand, but it's fine. I have one of the my wife bought me one that was like a Ditto, and it was the Mega Bloks brand thing, but he's just like a little guy. I died inside a little, yeah. Mel is very heavily invested in the Lego infrastructure, despite Mega Bloks connecting to the Legos. It's just not the same. Don't have that same click. Got the Ekans one, yeah. It's weird because Nintendo has a deal with Lego. It's just Pokemon, I guess, have an independent, because they are different companies, right? Like, they obviously are a big, I don't even know if I'd call it partner or what their, like, affiliation is with Nintendo, right? But they're obviously, like, a very tight-knit company with Nintendo, right? But they are independent, which is why the Lego deal is separate on that, which is too bad, because I think Pokemon Lego stuff would be pretty cool. It's a good thing for me, though, because now I don't have to buy a bunch of Pokemon Lego, because that would be the thing that would get me into it. Is I would have a big Pokemon diorama thing going on. So it's a good thing. Blessing in disguise. Walk on Lego barefoot. I live and breathe the ABS plastic. I wouldn't be breathing that ABS plastic. I know you say there's no poison, but I still would not be breathing the ABS fumes, just so we're clear here. Yeah, creatures. A Pokemon Company, right? And is it like Pokemon Company is owned by creatures? I don't know how that works, because they're independent as well, right? It's like the umbrella of the umbrella company of the umbrella company. It's kind of weird how that works sometimes. Pokemon X Lego collab. Doesn't sound profitable enough for Nintendo having to share. Yeah, they just don't get to make the choice, I don't think. And you know what, I bet that Pokemon signed that Mega Bloks thing a long, long time ago, when maybe they were less of a player, maybe. When did it happen? I mean, Pokemon's been very big since it came out, but it had a big dip around Gen 3 and like kind of going into Gen 4. Gen 3 was tough. People thought it was going to go away for a little bit. It was like, the fad's over. Get it out of here, basically, was the thought process there. So I'm wondering if maybe during the early 2000s they signed something with them, and that's when it kind of got locked in for the long term. Remember Connects? Yes, I do. That's kind of weird. Do they still make those? They were kind of neat. Like, you could build a lot of very interesting things that you couldn't really do with Lego, right? Very weird, like the sticks and the cogs. Yeah, Connects were interesting. I never owned any of them, but whenever I had a friend who had some of those, it was always like kind of a cool, very, very different than the Lego stuff, right? I guess Stomping Tantrum, why not? Mega Constructs does Pokemon. Mega Constructs? What are you talking about? Yeah, I know Mega Bloks does Pokemon stuff. They have a whole bunch of stuff, like, just out there these days, right? Is that what you mean? Does anyone know if soft resetting resets the spawns for the Swords of Justice in Sword and Shield? So, Adrift, you have to do it a specific way. If you already have them spawned into the map, and you're just soft resetting, you're seeing the same thing over and over again. What you need to do is you need to KO it or run away from it, and save your game. I would just run away from it. Because I think you can KO it as well, but I would run away. And then stand where it spawns on the map, save your game, and then soft reset. And what it'll do is as soon as you load into the game, it'll spawn underneath you. And you'll get like an instant encounter. That's how I shiny hunted those. But if it's already on the map, it's already determined. So you're not getting different things. Are the Swords of Justice shiny huntable? They are. They're char mods in this game too. They're not too bad. I got them very quick in this game. Isn't it faster to do camp resets? By like 1 or 2 seconds. But if you ever miss an input to go into camp, it's slower than a soft reset. And for me, I don't want to have to think about it. I don't want to have to do inputs and think about what I'm doing, especially on 2 controllers at once. So the soft resets, I'm willing to take the extra 1 to 2 second like hit on the time frame and know that I will never mess it up. It's the same thing with the Reggies. It's technically, it can be faster to hit the switches on the ground every single time and just run away, but you have to be mentally like locked in to do that. And if you ever miss one of them, you're slower than if you just soft reset. So it's, I know me. I know that I will be doing that. All right, here we go. Guys, this is our first and second DA since our last shiny. Although we were pretty over odds before, so maybe we get lucky here. No Golurk, no Magmar, no Sandslash. I didn't say on Coleman. Alright. Get him out of here. I think we're going to do a Ho-Oh next. It's been a while since we've checked out the burb. Alright. Let me look at my list. What do we got here? We also haven't done some of these other things. Solgaleo, I feel like we haven't done in a long, long time. Jumped in too early, or you were on this one, Oxford. Here, I'll do Solgaleo, and then we'll do Ho-Oh next. How about that? This one's for Oxford. We'll do a Solgaleo. It's been a while. Guys, if you were on the last one, please don't join back-to-back. But everybody else, you are welcome to join. The code 8888-5569 for Solgaleo. Autoplay was on and started your stream, was in another tab and playing blue, so surprised me, but hi. Anything good tonight? Sugarcoat. It depends on who you ask. We got a shiny Mamoswine, which, it is a shiny though. We found something and we're just we're hoping to get something real spicy tonight though, because it's been a while. We've had some pretty bad DA shiny luck before this, so Hopefully we're going to make up for lost time. Let me think about this. Ghost, ground, fire. Dark? Ghost, dark, ground, fire? I think. Don't listen to me. I'm pretty sure that's correct. And alchemy's really good too. That's basically better than having a super effective attacker most times. So we just buff our people. Yeah, getting the red lion. I'm down with it. I wasn't quite ready. Colin, I'm sorry. You'll get in on the next one when we get the ho-oh. Anybody have a Tapu Bulu path I can get? Or a Zygarde? Anybody in chat have one for old Colin? A nice Tapu Bulu? I feel like we had somebody running that recently. I can't remember who, though. Dude, I would kind of like to get a Heatmore. I'm going to go right. Already have Ho-Oh. Oh, well. Bummer, dude. You can connect Lego customer service. Contact Lego customer service and let them know the pieces you lost. They'll send you... They just send them for a few cents. That's pretty cool. I mean, I know that they just have a ton of those pieces laying around. Just like... Because you can buy them individually from their site too, can't you? Like, they have it where you can piece together an entire build of whatever you want. I'm sure, Mel, you have to do a chunk of that, right? The custom builds are crazy. I guess I'm just going to do water stuff. Why not? Laying around. Well, you know, laying around in bins, very carefully organized by part number. Laying around. Still at the Terrakion resets. How many resets have you done for it? You have the charm, right? Is that a thing, DB Studios? Is that what they call it? Where you piece together your own little kits? And I'm assuming there's sites or there's places that have like custom builds that tell you exactly the pieces you need to order from the like custom order Lego site, whatever it is. On reset 153 for Latios. Reset in like DAs or just running around? Like in Sun and Moon? What's the 153 in? In DAs, that's kind of unfortunate, but in Sun and Moon with the charm, that's not even half odds yet. You still got some time. Yes, in DAs. Okay, that's about time. 153 DAs is kind of rough. You've at least phased on some things though, right? You must. I'm at 930 resets, and yes, I have the charm. You're not even to odds yet. You're fine. You're fine. It's a good shiny. It's worth the time. Trust. It'll happen soon. Saw an app where you can scan Lego pieces you have all in a big pile, and it'll tell you what you can build from the pieces you have in the pile. That's pretty cool. Yeah. You know, I've got to imagine it must be impossible to find. You know, like, a lot of people had those big plastic just tubs of Lego stuff from when they were kids, and I bet everybody's parents got rid of that stuff in a garage sale for $5 back in the day. And I know that that's almost like the Pokemon card thing, or like the people who sold the really old Magic card stuff for nothing, right? Like, I know those Legos are worth a lot of money now. And I know specifically I had a big box of Lego stuff like that from when I was a kid. Just the big bucket o' Lego. Bought all those garage sale Lego bins, yeah. I'm sure. And do you have a big like Lego... I'm imagining one of those plastic like drawer pull-out things that just has every different Lego piece. You have the part numbers and stuff on the... Just a label maker, right? That's how I built my collection, yeah. From everybody else's scraps. It's the way to do it. You piece together all the perfect parts in the assortment of colors, the cool little, like, different Lego people. Is there a point to hunting in past games when they can't be transferred anymore? They can still be transferred. Yeah. They haven't disabled anything with Pokemon Bank. The 3DS and DS like online services are turned off, but Pokemon Bank is independent from that. You can still transfer to Pokemon Bank, and it's up for the foreseeable future. They haven't announced that it's going away yet. Really like the fancy looking Legos that are flowers. Yeah, I always liked like the swords and the like weapons and stuff that kind of looked like lasery almost. You know what I'm talking about? I would really like a shiny Weezing, but I think we can't go that way. I have to go to Marshtomp. As sad as this is. Have over 200 drawers with a part attached to the front of the drawer. Drawer. I don't know why I'm saying that weird right now. Yeah. It must be a nightmare trying to, like, organize all of that. I just don't even know where I would start. And as your collection grows, it gets worse or better, I guess, depending on how you look at it. But it just becomes more of a task, right? Even if they shut Bank down, as long as you have a modded 3DS and a modded Switch, you can still send them up. Yeah, although, you know, not everybody has that, right? To get Pokemon Bank these days, you need to have a modded 3DS to do it. But modded 3DSs are much easier to set up than like a modded Switch. Because modded Switch requires like a very specific model, and like it's just a big pain in the butt, right? But 3DS, any 3DS you buy, it's easy peasy. That's the nice thing about 3DSs. So sorting never ends. It's pretty therapeutic though. Yeah, it's kind of like the card stuff, right? You get new cards, you have to reorganize the binder sometimes. I live that life in a different... But see, you do both of those. You're living the organization life. I know you're doing Ho-Oh after this, but you want to do Celesteela after. This guy's been whooping my butt. Is it difficult? I feel like we won one of those with the worst team ever. And I think it was one that we did on stream. I'm down to do a Celesteela after Ho-Oh. So after this. Yeah, I'm down. Just remind me, Hassan, don't let me forget this, because I will. Really like the botanical collections. Yeah, my wife was thinking about something like that for downstairs too. They look like nice little pieces. You know, they aren't like too over the top, too crazy. Bonsai Babe. Pinged you in Discord a great link for a Ditto shirt that you should definitely get. A Ditto shirt, you say? Yeah, I'll have to check in after this. It's all of the Pokemon as Dittos on a button-up. I see a little thumbnail here. Yeah, I'm a fan. You know, so I thought... I don't know if Jalissa's watching this right now, but we ordered some stuff from the Pokemon Center, the summer collection stuff. We're gonna go Marowak, by the way. And we got a few things. I ordered it all up. Done and done. This was like 2 weeks ago, I think. I just checked my PayPal, and I guess it didn't check out. Like, I never got a confirmation in my email or anything. We ordered it, and then we went out. And I haven't heard anything from them, and I think it just didn't happen. I didn't click a button or something didn't happen, and I don't think the order actually went through. So my wife's like, where's all our stuff? I'm like, what stuff? We order so much crap online, I couldn't even remember. But, yeah, so now I have to track that down to see if I actually ordered it or not. Because I can't find anything that says I did. It was with free shipping. Yeah. With NPCs, very difficult. It has Earthquake, so it's very devastating. Yeah, I remember it having Earthquake. I was kind of surprised by that. Random question, do you want kids? No. I'm a big man child. I want to spend my money on stupid stuff for me. I want to buy the Legos. I want to buy the Pokemon cards. I don't want to be spending no money on kids. No. Sometimes the confirmation is delayed from the Pokemon Center. Yeah, I need to double check because I think I use PayPal. That's usually like my default. Got blasted there. But, yeah, I don't know. If I used like my card, I wouldn't have had anything in PayPal for that. So I need to just make sure I don't want to buy all this stuff twice. So that's what I'm trying to avoid here. Why is Giovanni's Persian faster than me? Persian's fast. Yeah, it's quick. No Bark, welcome in. Feel you on the man-child thing. I'm already excited being able to buy and play with my future kids because toys are so much cooler than they were when I was a child. No, see, and I don't necessarily, I want to say fault. Fault sounds like a bad word. Or like a negative phrase for this. But like, I think it would be cool, and I've talked about this, to share interests and have a bit of a legacy and all that stuff, right? Like you can pass stuff down and whatever, because, dude, when your boy kicks the bucket eventually, I'm going to have a collection that is going to be insane, and either I get buried, I get mummified, and I get entombed with it all, which would be pretty sweet. Just calm and collecting in just Pokemon cartridges scattered everywhere and like yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll have to figure something out with that, but you know, I don't really know who the heck would get all that stuff, right? Calm's immortal. No. When YouTube finally deletes all of the VODs 100 years from now, like, what is all this crap? Who plays Sword and Shield? Retro games. Putting in my request to inherit a walking weight card. Deal. Just hit me up in... When's it gonna be? We never know how much longer we got. I'll give it a cool... I don't know, 50-something years, we'll see. Your boy's not the healthiest lad in the world. I don't think I want to live to be 100 anyways, so... Yeah, I'll be the Coffagregus. I'll dress up, I'll do one last cosplay. Done and done. Not everyone needs to have children. Yeah, it's, not my deal. For a while I thought I wanted them, and it just... You realize after a certain point, I think, like, whether or not it's realistic that you want to do that or not. It's a very person-to-person basis. And it takes two to tango, by the way. At least most of the time, right? You have to have complete agreeance on this stuff. Definitely not something you should take every single time you get one. Don't do that. What? What? Oh. the migraine stuff. I didn't read the first part of that comment. I was very confused. I think I'm going to swap Mimikyu here. Yeah. We have a very good squad for this. Last cosplay would be Call Misty. Only if Sir Shicker was dressing me for the occasion. That's the only thing that would determine that to be the way. Not easy, but it's rewarding. No, I gotcha. And I know that if I was thrown into the parent game, like, I wouldn't be mad about it. I would be into it and whatever, right? Hopefully they like Pokemans. We have similar interests. That's the other thing we've talked about. Knowing my luck, they'll be the complete opposite of me. which some might say is a good thing. Be really into sports ball. They will have more than 2 brain cells, though. Or they might just have 1. I'm not sure which direction that'll go in. Has anyone tried the ROM hack Yellow Legacy? I haven't even heard of that one before. Taking care of my nieces enough to be okay with never having kids. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't mind hanging out with, like, the family and being the cool uncle. That's the best situation to be in. Be the guy that rolls in, he's like, hey, I got the Pokemon cards. Oh, you're screaming? See ya. Like, oh, you're having a tantrum now. Good luck. Have fun. Enjoy those video games. Don't want children because I wouldn't be a good parent, but I also have a good biological excuse. Me too. Yeah, that's the good thing. I've got 2 things going for me. You know, it's not just that I'm a selfish man-child. Your boy also had some things. My wife also has some things too, so we're doomed. Like, our kid has a lot of potential to have many different things going on. And her family has the twin gene, like, very commonly in her family. They have twins and stuff, so I would get cursed. I'd be just like, oh, I'll have 1 kid. This is fine. Quadruplets. That'd be what I would get slapped with. So I'm so scared. On top of all of the other potential things that could be going on genetically. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm down to help the nieces and nephews beat video games, buy some Pokemon cards. That's my type of spot to be in. But what if one of the twins was shiny? You've seen that stupid, like a GIF or whatever, right? Never want kids, not interested in sacrificing my life to raise an expensive human who doesn't even appreciate you. They could. Like you said, unfortunately, this is, whether you want to believe it or not, it is a bit of a training thing. It's kind of like there's no bad dogs, only badly trained dogs, right? Kind of like that with the kid deal, too. People don't really like that you say it that way, but you do kind of have to raise them a specific way. But, yeah, you can just kind of get cursed. I don't know. I guess you could have a little demon. Could be a thing. But, yeah, all my Poké Dollars for me. And her as well. More so for her. She walked up here and says she has snacks.
Left or right?
Hold your hands apart so I know that you're not swapping them to the bad one when I pick.
You know what? I don't even have to swap them.
So they're just the same thing. They're both bad.
Yeah.
Left. Oh. Oh no, bro. I want to go full screen for this. Before we do this check. Oh, I'm glad I picked this one, though. I see what my other option was. You can catch Solgaleo in this game. Yes, and Lunala. And they can be shiny. Here we go. The other option was the Mexican candy. This option is also very cursed. Sour Patch Kids Oreos. I will tell you guys, I've had a Sour Patch Kids Chips Ahoy from the dollar store before, and it was the nastiest, like, treat.
The worst thing I had.
It was the worst sweet thing I've ever had in my life, I think. It literally tasted like if you ate a handful of Sour Patch Kids and you ate a chocolate chip cookie and then you threw up a little bit. Like, that's what it tasted. It was like kind of bitter, kind of like funky sour. It's not the taste that a Chips Ahoy should be. Anyways, I'm beating around the bush here. I guess I'm going to eat one of these. I'm assuming this is going to be just like the Chips Ahoy thing. The packaging is exciting, I will say it. And I really like Sour Patch Kids. You're going to eat one of these too. Oh. Oh, it fruity.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
It smells like a piece of bubble yum, like gum almost.
The cookie.
Oh, it's so sweet. Are we eating this whole cookie?
It's okay. I wouldn't go for another cookie though.
It has these sour crystals in it that make it pretty nasty. It kind of reminds me of a Pop-Tart almost. Like the goop in the middle is kind of like the Pop-Tart junk.
Way Gaming celebrates
Way, I
7
appreciate you.
months of membership. All
Oh,
year
I thought
and
you were
one.
going for another one. Jalissa's going to show you the... There's these little crystals in it that have a lot of, like, sour junk in them.
And this is the other.
Anyways.
I guess they're in the cookie.
Ugh.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like a sour, stanky Pop-Tart. Mm-mm.
And it lingers for so long.
Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, no, they should make popping candy Oreos. Are you sure they don't? I feel like they do. Ugh. Alright, well, thanks for that.
So, would you have rather had this?
Mm-mm.
Really?
My wife asks, would I have rather had this?
We should put some of it on the cookie.
Nope, I'm good. You can put it on your cookie. This is a Mexican candy that's pelonazo. Pelon is like hairy.
Oh, pelon is bald.
Oh, bald.
So, yeah.
The opposite. It's tamarindo candy. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. Not my deal. Not my cup of tea. That cookie is pretty gross, though. Alright, guys, this is DA 5 and 6 since our last shiny.
Who should we ship these to?
Who are we shipping the Oreos to? Yeah, we'll send them to Mel. We'll get him across the border. We want him across not just state lines, but the country lines as well. Alright, guys, DA 5 and 6. No Heatmore. No Marshtomp. No Marowak. Solgaleo. He would have been Oreo. It's too bad. Too bad. Alright, we're gonna do a ho-oh. Guys, before this, I should have kept you all waiting. I have to hit the restroom real quick. I will be right back. I need to wash out the Oreo stank from my mouth. 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Pulled a $1,000 card last night from the One Piece TCG. You know, I saw people selling a Nami card for some reason. I can't imagine why she would be so expensive. For a lot of money when I went to this card event when I bought a bunch of Pokemon stuff. But I definitely don't have any $1,000 cards, but I have a lot of like decent value Pokemon stuff. Anyways, I gotta hit the restroom real quick. Give me 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Get yourself a snack. Hopefully not Sour Patch Oreos. Get a drink, hit the restroom. I'll be back. Just one hot minute. All right. Calm but growling. I'm always growling. All right. We're going to do a ho-oh. Oxford, be at the ready here. Make sure that cat isn't eating dog food. Oh, God, I've got animals everywhere. Trying to cross my leg. I did mention that we were playing some Monster Hunter. Jalissa's never played Monster Hunter World before. So, yeah. There was a Humble Bundle that has Monster Hunter World and Rise and, like, all of the DLC. Or, I guess it's just one for each game, but you know what I mean. Hassan. Not Hassan. Hassan, don't look at that. Oxford. I'm having issues here. Oxford, I just DM'd you. We're going to use this code. Hi. Hold on. We're going to get Oxford in on this one. I don't trust that cat isn't eating dog food. We cannot trust her. Oxford, I'm searching. You're good to join whenever. Did I miss the puppy? You did. She's right there. She's just munching right now. She's lurking. All right, guys. We're doing a ho-oh. The code 8888-0055. If you were on the last one, please don't join back-to-back. But yeah. Yeah, I wonder why the Nami card's so expensive. I have no idea why it would be. Who knows? My first super good pull in literally a decade plus. Yeah. You know, that's a pretty good one. Makes up for all the bad luck, right? There's more food than her whole body. It's just a big bowl because we have another dog that be creeping around that eats a lot more of that bowl than she does. She's only 3 pounds, but the other dog is not 3 pounds. Let's just say that. So yeah, it's not all for her. She's just a little thing. In the set, it's the manga rare Sogeking? I don't know who that is. I haven't watched any One Piece. I've read like the tiniest amount of the manga when it was first being released, but yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on in that. It's just too long. I haven't committed to it. Oh, Merrington, welcome in. And Zippy, how do you do? How's things? We need rock attacks, and Claydol does have a rock attack. Yikes, this kind of sucks. We need to go for Claydol. I'm gonna go Lurantis, I guess. We'll just destroy Lurantis at least. How do you stop her from eating all of it and then throwing up? The dogs don't do that. My dogs are stupid in other ways, but they're pretty normal about the food stuff. My cat, on the other hand... Sorry, I'm sneezing. Yeah, my cat, on the other hand, will eat until she implodes. But, yeah, the dogs are pretty normal about that stuff. Kiwi Cat, welcome in. Guess we'll just breaking swipe. This isn't the thing that's going to do the big damage anyways. What kind of dogs do you have? I have a Chihuahua. We have a little Chihuahua rat, and she's down there. That's one of them. The other one's a Jack Russell Terrier. She's like kind of a weird mix, though. She's kind of bootleg. Your dogs have zero chill? Yeah. Well, that's my cat. My cat makes up for all of my dog's chill with food. She has enough no chill for all three of them. Hold on, I've been sneezing. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Just a sec. I don't know if your boy is getting allergies or what, but it's concerning me. I really don't want to have to deal with allergies. That was my one genetic dub that I had. I didn't have allergies. It was such a nice time. River chewed a hole through my pocket while I was napping because there was a dog treat crumb in there. Just a little hot sauce on the dog treat crumb. That'll be a one-time offense. Or the other option will be that they love it and they get stronger. That's like tying weights to your baby's legs so they can't like run around everywhere, and then you just turn them into the Incredible Hulk. You get them used to it. They adapt. Body aches or just allergies? Just allergies. Like, honestly, I don't have any, like, symptoms, if that's what you're getting at. I just recently, like, when I've been streaming specifically, talking for extended periods of time, the last few months, I've been kind of getting, like, a runny nose just while I'm here talking, and I don't know why. Because that never was a thing before with me. So I'm not really sure what the dealio is with that. King Totodile, welcome in. I'm in Japan. Where did you get the Pokemon games at? Corrupted Leo? I got them all over the place, honestly. I bought a lot of things online, and I just went to a lot of different retro game stores, but you can go to a bunch of different book-offs and hard-offs. Those are, like, really cool places to find good deals on games over there. And you'll have to be kind of sorting through a lot of stuff. If you're in main city area stuff, it'll be harder to find good deals there. You have to kind of go out a ways away to get some of the good deals. That's where I got my spiciest stuff. Body aches are a symptom of allergies. No, I think they're trying to get at maybe the COVID angle or something, right? Sounds like a good way to give your kid arthritis. The the ankle weights. Come on, they'll be nice and tough. Never been to Japan, but I've heard Hobby Off is good. Yeah, that's for like figures and models and stuff. Book Off is kind of like general media and books, and Hard Off is more of like a electronicsy kind of grab bag. Hard Off is the one that like is my personal favorite out of those because they have this section called the junk aisle, and it's not actually junk. Some of it is, but not all of it. A lot of the DS lights that I got for my setup were from that junk area. 1,000 yen, 1,500 yen for DS lights. So, yeah, not junk to me. Body aches are a symptom of Tier 3 Ultra Deluxe Edition butt cancer. There it is. Well, be careful out there, guys. Make sure to get checked. And make sure to tell your doctor that you're thinking you might have that specifically. Have you seen my progress on the Koroks? Zoe. I feel like I've seen it in general. You're Zeki, right? In the Discord? Because I feel like we had a couple people talking about Koroks kind of recently in there. There are so many Koroks. You're a mad lad going for all of the Koroks. I don't think I could ever do it, and I really like those games. Went to Japan before I knew about Hard Off, Hobby Off, and I regret it every day. Go back. Make another trip. Big fan of One Piece too. Been watching it since the 4Kids days. I think I could maybe commit to watching it once it's done. But I also need to kind of get a feel on what people think about the ending first. I won't spoil it for myself. But like, if they go 2,000 episodes or whatever, and the ending is just hot garbage, I don't want to get committed to it, you know? I'm kind of glad that I'm on the outside looking in right now. Yeah, the Korok stuff is crazy. Are you following a guide, or are you just like going through finding the things that you just kind of happen upon? What's the play with that? My mom and I somehow have a joined account using an interactive map. I got you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, even with that, it's still a lot of work. Like, I'm not putting that down at all. You have me to tell you about the ending, so I'll let you know once it happens. Deal. I got a really good pull there, because that thing has Stone Edge, I think. You know, I would be down with either of these, but I think Obstagoon has Thunderbolt, so this isn't bad for Ho-Oh. I don't see the ending being bad. Goda has been cooking for too long for a bad ending. Yeah, I don't know. I just... it's too much of a commitment for me to have any kind of question of if it's going to be good or bad. So I really need to believe, to 100% trust. Might go in a bit. HC, it's all good. I know it's kind of late for some of the people like East Coast and stuff too, but don't stress it. I know it's a weekday and we all got stuff going on. Shiny Ho-Oh this run, calling it. Big if true. This is going to be our 7th and 8th DA, so it's, you know, we're kind of getting up there. Pretty sure I've done most of the Koroks in like less than a week. Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, even with that interactive map, it's not like easy to know exactly where a lot of these things are, right? Like, there's a lot going on that map. I think I'm gonna screech a couple times. That Obstagoon would be an amazing shiny. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about that. I already have Zigzagoon. I don't have Linoon or Obstagoon though, so yeah, wouldn't be a dupe. Charlie, welcome in. I have one named Toothpaste. Yeah, my Zigzagoon, we were talking about the nickname when I got it, because the Zigzagoon was kind of interesting. I got a shiny in, I think that was after I got my most recent shiny in Glimwood Tangle, which is like the mushroom forest in this game. And then after I got that, I was really over odds and I got a duplicate, and I was like, man, this sucks. And I went over to check Zigzagoon, and I was already kind of started that hunt, and I got it in like 7 encounters or something. So it was really cool to get something that I actually needed, but yeah, the lead up to it kind of sucked. I got, I think, my second Morgrim. I think it was another Morgrim, which is a good shiny, but like I already had 2 shiny Grimmsnarls as well, so it's like I was just stuck with this shiny goblin. But I think my Zigzagoon is named Dot, which doesn't necessarily have anything to do with its colors. It's just Dot. It's just a cute little Fran. I really don't know what the heck we're doing here. We kind of get blasted by Obstagoon. I think this was a bad pick by your boy. Maybe I screech once more. Currently hunting for Zekrom shiny, but I'm not having any luck getting them. Well, I will give you all of my shiny Zekrom luck. I got Zekrom on 1 DA, and I wasn't even going for it like as a shiny hunt. I was just catching things on my like 3rd save for this game. And yeah, he just kind of showed up. So I got really lucky with Zekrom. I'll give you that luck. It's all you. Gonna go do more progress on the Koroks. Good luck. You got this. It's not a luck thing. Yeah. The shiny goblin, it's not a bad shiny is the problem, right? I have so many of that evolution line now. What's a Korok? It is from Breath of the Wild. It's the little, like, plant friend with the little leaf mask. It's from Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. It's a Zelda thing, because they were first in Wind Waker, right? I think that was the first one with Koroks in it. They're little friends. Some of my favorite little homies. Little plant guys, yeah. Wind Waker, I'm pretty sure, was the first one. So I guess I have to swap Marowak. I thought that this had Stone Edge. I guess not. You know, I've never played through Wind Waker. I really would like to play through that at some point. I've gotten pretty far into it. Without, like, spoiling anything that happens in that game. I've gotten to the point where... How do I say this without spoiling it? The water change, I guess, is what I'll say. The water things. Ocarina of Time, if you want to get into the lore. Koroks were in Ocarina of Time? No, they weren't. What are you talking about? What's the lore of Koroks? How were they in Ocarina of Time at all? Is there something about who turned into Koroks? Is it, you know what? Is it because they're like the Kokiri kids turned into plants? Yeah, Kokiri are the, like, little people who are always... They look like Peter Pan, basically. That was Miyamoto's thing. It was very Peter Pan-esque. Really wish I could replay all my Zelda and Pokemon games one more time, but life. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember something about that. Is that, like, official lore, or is that, like, assumed lore? With Zelda stuff, it's kind of weird. Okay, so how many KOs do we have right now? Are we good? Okay. We've only had 2 KOs so far. We're fine. We're fine. Might be saving a bunch of money if kids were nicer in school. Them dang kids. I'm telling you. Never nice. These dang kids. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker was the first Zelda game I played. Honestly, not a bad first one. I know that it's, back when it first came out, it was not what people were expecting. Everybody wanted Ocarina of Time on the new console, right? Like that kind of style. Everybody was expecting Twilight Princess, but they got Wind Waker, and people were furious. Oh my god, like, chill out, Ho-Oh. Everybody was really wanting that really realistic, cool Link, and they didn't get that, so they were pretty mad. But I will say, Wind Waker has held up very well because of that really unique art style, and I personally really like it now. Back then, I was a hater. I was like, oh, Toon Link. I'm a big boy. I don't like cartoons. I like cartoons. I don't know. But that wasn't what I was looking for with Zelda at the time. Young, stupid, impressionable, calm. I didn't know what I wanted yet. I didn't know what was good. I love Toon Link, though. I do too now. Now that I have the refined taste. We only have 1 life left, so we need to make this happen. And I'm pretty sure that Claydol is about to die. Like, dangerously close. Bro, like, Drifblim is supposed to be really defensive. Why is he just getting blasted? Yeah, that sucked. I'm a little salty about this. DA 7 and 8 since our last shiny. That's a shiny Claydol. I mean, I guess we got something for our troubles. Not a great shiny. It's fine. He got kind of yellowy orange eyes. We'll take it. You know what? I can't complain. I can complain, but I won't complain. Let me just make sure this isn't the shiny. I know that's the shiny there. What am I talking about? We're good. We're good. We got something. Another one for the board. Hold on. It automatically saves it, right? Okay, good. Oxford, go pay your bills. It's fine. Calm and coping. Don't do this to me. It's a ground type knight. I guess it is. I didn't even think about that. Gen 3. Yeah, you know, shiny Claydol is worse than shiny Baltoy, but it's okay. It's fine. Shiny ground type knight. Yeah, we got something. Let's go show this off out and about. Hassan, we're going to go do a Pinhead Larry, but we gotta... And this is on the same game that we got the Mamoswine, too. So, you know, maybe our top right save is getting ready to give us the shiny legendary, because that's the one we seem to find all of the shiny legendaries on. Better than Mamoswine, you think? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think shiny Claydol or Mamoswine is better? Dude, this thing's kind of crazy in 3D. It's kind of scary seeing all of those eyes in all directions. Somebody said they wanted to see the Snom earlier. Had to check, right? Yeah, he's not the best, not the worst. My eyes are eyes are always looking at you. Yeah. Oh, all right. We'll check a couple Amora, because we've had some decent luck with these random encounters before. Ground type knight, so do a Groudon. I like your logic there. The Snom would be insane. The Schnorm. The Schnom. Schnom. Is that what you're trying to spell there? What if its eyes are on its stomach? No, we're not going to play that that belly bolt design language thing. I don't want to do that. Claydol, I'm biased towards orange. It's good. I get it. Maybe we check one more Amora, maybe a Brilliant Spawn. Let's just see. You've had very good luck with the Brilliant Spawns previously. I don't even want to look at a Mamoswine. Alright, here's an Amora. Then we'll get back to the cave. It's fine. It's fine. That's yellow, not orange. It's like a yellowy orange. I feel like it's got a little bit of both going on there. It's definitely got a little bit of both. Kind of a grapefruit, almost. I'm looking for any other... Alright, final one. For realsies this time. Macaroni and cheese. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Little macaroni and cheese. Just got to KO 100 to get the best brilliant spawns, right? Yeah. Yeah, that gets you the best chance of a brilliant spawn spawning, but it doesn't get you the best shiny odds on the brilliant spawns. So you have to get to 500 KOs to make the brilliant spawns be the best possible odds as well. But they will spawn as frequently as possible once you're at 100. All right. Get him out of here. You know what? This is a victory. Despite both of these not being the most amazing shinies, they are shinies, right? All right. We're going to go for Pinhead Larry. Hassan, you ready? Shiny is a shiny. Agreed. I see old Hassan sending me stickers. Are you searching, buddy? You good to go? Because I'm going to enter. Code's up. All right. Hold on, guys. I have to enter a code. Not that I don't trust you guys. But get ready. We're going to do a Celesteela with old Hassan. We're going to have one spot free. Guys, the code for Celesteela, 66995588. For old Pinhead Larry. Was troubleshooting a heavily modded game that last night due to audio issues for 2.5 hours, and all I had to do was restart my PC to fix it. The old off and on again. That's the way to do it. Oh, we got Rupalkia. We got the Dream Team. Very cool shirt. Oh, you like the Star Fox shirt? Yeah. Electric and fire is what we're looking for. And, of course, we have 0 electric or fire here. This is going to be like this, huh? Going to be the worst run known to man. Oh, God, no. This is rough. Alright. It's steel flying. Yeah, steel flying. So we're looking for electric, fire. We're in danger. I'm just going to say this is a very bad selection of Pokemon to start out with, but let's just see. I don't see anything electric or fire on this path. Hold on. Okay, wait, there's more Peko there, or whatever that is. Nidoking has the punches. Yeah, I think that's all we're getting. Let's go right. I don't know what I want to go to for the third spot. Hassan, look at me. Hassan, I really don't want to go to Starmie. Okay? I really like Starmie. I have 2 of its shinies from a recent ordeal. No Starmie, okay? We're not going to Starmie. The only Ultra Beast I have left to hunt is Stakataka. It's a really good shiny. Yeah. Surprisingly, the brick wall just happens to be one of the spiciest. Starmie, do it. I'm not doing it. I refuse. It also doesn't happen to have anything good against Celesteela, which is good. I heard go to Starmie. No. No, we didn't say anything like that. You have it wrong. The only wall is Mega Aggron. Woot? What are you talking about? I really like Mega Aggron. But the wall? Which wall? Calm, do you slay? I think that's a question for you, the people. I don't think I get to decide if I slay or not. Have you not seen the memes? I guess I haven't. I'm a big old boomer. You gotta post them in the memes, though. If you got the spicy pokey memes, we got a spot for it. I do look over there. I'm monitoring. You know what we have to do for Starmie, right? No. You don't have to do this, Rupalkia. Don't listen to Hassan. If we go Starmie, I'm attacking people. I'll be that guy. No, see, I have two. So it's basically a coin flip. Even if you guys pick Starmie, there's a pretty good chance we still don't have to go there. Because you better believe I'm not picking Starmie. It's not happening. Hunting Regice right now is feel good luck. That was my worst Regi hunt. And it was like 2.5 times over odds. It was unfortunate. And it's so hard to see. I was losing my mind in that cave, dude. Calm's 100% a boomer. Yes. Yes, I am. If Calm's a boomer, then so am I, and I ain't no boomer. Yes, we are, No Bark. Both of us. Join me in Boomerland. We can enjoy our prune juice and Pokemon cards. It's pretty cool. I guess I'm just gonna swap Serena. She's weak to Celesteela and is also at like half health, so. And Rupalkia says nah. Okay, good. We'll let the DA gods decide then. Yes. Nidoking is definitely good for this. Man, I really don't want a Shiinotic either. The only thing, like, I'm going to be going for Scyther. Just so we all know here. Because that is the only thing I don't have multiples of. Starmie I have 2. Shiinotic I think I have 2 or 3. Because I found some of those in Glimwood Tangle too. This is the most cursed, like, 3rd spot we could possibly have, I think. EQ will kill us. Yes, it will. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say about that. We need something to attack. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the solution is here. What do we do about this? I forgot about Earthquake. You were saying this. It only has high horsepower. No, they're talking about Celesteela has Earthquake. Just pray it doesn't use Earthquake. Yeah, I like that. I like those odds. Accidentally threw away Suicune and Tapu Bulu. What I mean is I took them when they were not shiny. Oh. Yeah, so honestly, you can make a new profile on your Switch, and you can just rush to the DLC area, and you can hunt those few that you took accidentally that way. That'd be the way to do it. You could play to like the 6th gym town and transfer everything over to get the charm as well, so you can get the 1 in 100 odds. I would do that too if you have the time, but that's like an easy way. You don't have to delete your original save. You just make that new profile. You just run through the DAs and you get the few that you already took. That's the way to do it. Bro, I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep howling. Maybe I Stone Edge? I don't know. Celesteela has Leech Seed. Watch out. I think Leech Seed is the least of our concerns at this point. We're all in serious actual danger. Besides it just healing a little bit. Pretty sure almost everyone threw away that Suicune. Yeah, I mean, you didn't know, right? Like, I can't blame anybody for taking that Suicune. I have 4 playthroughs of Sword and Shield, all with the shiny charm. Yeah, that sucks. I also have, like, what am I at? I've played through this a lot of times because I had to, like, switch over from a different Switch at one point. I think I played through this probably like 5 or 6 times. Because I also played a ROM hack version of Pokemon Sword a long time ago. I didn't play it on stream or anything, but I played like a difficulty. Can we just not be all super weak? Alright, this should KO. This is concerning. Smackdown, Gyro Ball, Flash Cannon, EQ. Yeah, the boy has some attacks. I will say I would be super down to get this Nidoking though. This is a shiny I've wanted for a very long time. Wanted to get 5 Cubfoos for my living decks, 1 Cubfoo and 1 for each Urshifu, and the with and without the Gmax. You crazy with the Gmax stuff. Yeah. It's nice because Scarlet and Violet made it so it was a little bit easier to get those Cubfoos as well. Didn't have to do any of like the Isle of Armor stuff, which is cool. I think my Lycanroc has to swap here. Yeah, I mean, because it's weak to Earthquake and doesn't have any attacks for it. Wouldn't mind getting a second one to rub it in Calm Space. I'm here helping you with your Celesteela, and you're doing me dirty like this? Why does it have to be like this? I don't have to take this. Got finals tomorrow, HC. You should probably be studying, shouldn't you? Should probably do that. Good luck, though, buddy. It's, yeah, won't be a concern soon. Just get through it, do your thing. I believe. Citrus Berry, I guess. Do I do damage? Focus Band, maybe? This might be a weird Focus Band time. Like, maybe I get lucky and we survive an Earthquake with that. I think Focus Band's the play here. I don't usually take that, but I feel like I have to, because we're guaranteed going to get hit with at least one Earthquake. Went to eat and missed a Claydol. Yeah, it is what it is. Not the greatest shiny, but a shiny. I ain't need no study. Time will tell, won't it? Godspeed. I wish you the best of luck. Which punch do I do here? I guess Ice Punch is the only one that won't be super effective on the big boy. Least favorite shiny of all time? I don't know. What's your guys' least favorite shiny of all time? I don't know if I have one of those right off the top of my head. There's Pokemon I really don't like. But what's like a really, really bad shiny? Gengar's pretty bad because Gengar's such a good Pokemon and has such good shinies in its Mega form too. I guess Garchomp, kind of same thing, where it's such a cool Pokemon, but has such a hot garbage shiny. Blissey, yeah, Blissey's bad. Mamoswine, honestly, is pretty unfortunate, too. It's controversial, but I hate Espeon. You know, you're not the only one, although I personally think it's pretty cool. I think that the, like, super neon green, like, vibe kind of works, because it's, like, psychic, like alien kind of color, like the super green. I think it kind of works. Elekid, yeah, Elekid's pretty rough. Cerulege, Armarouge, yeah, they're all bad. I agree with all of those. It's like worse as in bad ugly colors or worse as in missed potential. Well, I mean, all those really bad ones are kind of missed potential, right? Like with Garchomp, you could see the like magenta shiny that it gets. So good when it's Mega Evolved, but they just, I don't know, they're just like, nah, he doesn't need a good shiny. Spearow's pretty rough. What's like a, like, I think honestly Cerulege is really missed potential too. Like, very unfortunate shiny and could have been so cool because it's such a cool Pokemon. But I think what they kind of have been doing recently is the really cool stuff. They're like, oh, we can't give it an amazing shiny, too. I feel like they dial it back to kind of try to reel in its cool factor a little bit. They did that with Garchomp and Gengar and, like, Cerulege. I feel like it's almost a tool that they use to try to make them a little less cool on purpose. Right? All three of these are shinies I already have. Well, you know, you were so excited for me to have to live with that. Maybe this is a good thing. Well, we're gonna give it a shot here, I guess. Godspeed. They didn't do that with Ray Ray or Charizard. Yeah, Charizard they made cooler, but Charizard is their golden boy, right? They wouldn't do that to him. Ray Ray, I feel like legendaries and stuff they kind of go ham on, which makes sense. Legendaries and mythicals and stuff. Because they're supposed to be crazy special. Guzzlord shiny looks so tacky. You don't like it? You don't like the crazy... How do you feel about Poipole? Probably also the same way, right? It's kind of the same deal. Am I gonna Dynamax with this thing? It feels really risky, but I think I'm gonna do it. And we're just gonna Thunder Punch. We're gonna get the electric terrain, and all of our electric stuff will be boosted at least. Your shiny Claydol drew out the shiny Claydol I just got from DA's. Well, I'm glad we summoned one for you. Hopefully you still needed it. Poipole is my baby. It gets poison-type favoritism. This is just... Poor Guzzlord. It's bedtime, Jewel. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Electric terrain stops you from putting it to sleep, you fool. Who's putting it to sleep? Oh, God. Let's see how this works. Oh, dude, he's kind of weak. All right, we survived 2 earthquakes, like all of us do. I didn't realize how weak this thing was. I was pretty scared about that, but that was not bad at all. And this really helps with that earthquake, too, for the next go-around. Hypnosis is 60%. Yeah, sorry. I think paralysis would be good. Maybe old Noctowl just needs to sit there and look pretty, do some attacks. We won't do any sleepy time stuff. We're just boosting all of the damage so we can get through this nice and quick. Celesteela is stronger with special attacks. There we go. Yeah, well, the only thing we're worried about is Earthquake, so... Doesn't have much physical attack. This is fine. Reflect really helps here, actually. We ran this tons in Discord. It's an easy run Celesteela. Well, Hassan was having issues. We're helping the boy, although, you know, been a little cheeky about all of this. You don't like Pinhead Larry? You're not a fan? Come on. He's just trying his best. Look at him. Because I was doing solos. Yeah, Interesting. Well, don't worry. Don't worry, champ. I gotcha. I ran you through this. If you ever need any help again, you know, just hit up your boy. Because not everybody can be as good at DAs as I am, of course. You know, sometimes you got to do the charity work around here at Coleman Collecting Industries. You like the Guzzy Buddy? Somebody get HC out here. Don't you ever say that again. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. We got it. Look at that. Easy peasy. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I was kind of worried about the earthquake. It really doesn't do any damage, though. And that reflect was pretty nice. I mean, making it extra weak. Alright. What is this? Man, DA 9 and 10. Did we just get Claydol on our last TA? Did I not reset this? I think we're supposed to be at 1 and 2. We just got Claydol, right? I'm going to reset the counter. I'm pretty sure this is 1 and 2. Yeah. Alright, guys. DA's 1 and 2 since the last shiny. No Morpeko. No Nidoking. Very sad. No Scyther. Pinhead Larry. Couldn't be. Couldn't be. Alright. I think I gotta do a Blacephalon. It's the thumbnail hunt. You know what? We're gonna do one Raikou real quick. I would like to get the Sabertooth homie. We've done quite a few Raikou and Ho-Ohs. I feel like I've got to at least get one run in for this tonight. Jan, welcome in. Guys, we're going to do a Raikou. The code 8888, oh god, 5569 for Raikou. We're looking only for ground types. HC, I see that last comment. I don't know if I approve, but, you know, we all got to make our own decisions here. Zoe, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck on the Koroks. Guys, Raikou, 8888-5569. Get in here. Finish the legendary beasts. I saw that you got it, and I'm kind of salty. I really want to get this Raikou. So, yeah. New Star Wars Oreos. One is Jedi, one is Sith. So this must be the Sith Oreos, right? These ones right here. These must be the Sith ones. Ugh. Guys, does nobody need Raikou? Am I the only one that needs Raikou? 8888-5569. Anybody's welcome to join. Even if you were on the last one, your boy needs some help. Time to painfully go back to the solos, Hassan. Godspeed. Yep. Raikou was the last legendary shiny I got almost a month ago. Haven't been doing DAs for a while. Yeah, I get it. What are those abominations of a flavor combo? Yeah. The Oreo Sour Patch. What do you mean? You don't find that appealing? Restart the lobby. I'll restart it. I don't know if anybody's searching for this right now. I'll try again. Ugh. And my nose is itching right now. All right. Raikou. Get ready, guys. Kenny, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Been a hot minute. Guys, Raikou. Get ready. The code 8888-5566 for Raikou. Jedi has blue filling, Sith has red filling. Well, I assume that. Are they different flavors, or are they just look different? Caught this before I knew the legendaries could be shiny. That is a sad time. But you got it in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, didn't you? Have you got all of the legendaries and stuff from Ultra Wormholes? HC, I don't know about that. I also hate the phrase Guzzy Buddy. I'm not a fan of that. Big time not a fan. You know, this is rough, but I think nobody else needs Raikou anymore. That the Dynamax Pokemon have killer obsessions. What I mean is they go for the same Pokemon. You mean they like target certain ones and they, you know, it seems like sometimes they're very evil and they know what they're doing, and other times they're complete idiots. Kind of like me. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Is anybody actually searching right now? Just so I know, because I don't know if this is just a me thing or if this is a everybody already has it thing. Let me know. All right, we got one. Guys, we need one more. 8888-5566 for Raikou. Trying to join, it's just spinning. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. We just got one in. Did you already capture Zekrom Shiny? I did. Yeah, I got that on my, just one that I was catching on my extra save. We abandoned him. Yeah. Guys, 1 minute for Raikou. Otherwise, we're going to have an NPC. 8888-5566. Just finished a DAB right there. You got 45 seconds. Probably a little less for you once you're actually seeing this, because of the whole stream delay thing on YouTube. Not the NPC. I know, I don't want it either. I don't like it either. Sugarcoat. Yeah, feel free to pop in. And guys, anybody is welcome to join these. By the way, if you're on the fence, if you're lurking, if you're just kind of around, don't feel like, you have to wait for me to invite or whatever. Just feel free to join in, guys. Everybody's welcome. And feel free to post your own codes in the chat as well, if you're looking for friends to do DAs with. All right, I guess we're going. This is it. This is the squad. We're looking for ground attacks. Oh, God. What was I going to say? Oh, we're 2 likes away from the like goal, guys. We have more than 100 people in here, so just think about liking the stream. Help your boy out on the algorithm. And then we can get a, like a 150 pinned up. Somebody wants to get ready for that. I'm lurking, Taylor. I appreciate you lurking. Everybody hanging around lurking. I do appreciate you. Alright, I guess we're gonna go to Rhydon. I would be down with getting a Scolipede too. I'm down. Inquisitor, you got it. And guys, I appreciate you liking the stream. I try not to harass you too much on it, but it does help me out quite a bit. Do you like Origami or Guzzy Buddy better? I think you know which one I like better. The one that is not Guzzy Buddy. That's what I like better. Tried joining but accidentally quit. Yeah, I know that life. I've lived that life. Scolipede, my beloved. Yeah, no, it's good. This is actually one of the weirdo picks that my wife picked for her, like, Pokemon team of choice, like team of 6. She was building out like a kind of, if she was a gym leader type thing, or like, I think she had to, her requirements were like, you have to have 2 types. That's like your team. So you pick 2 and all of your Pokemon have to have that kind of type. At least one of those 2 types. And this was on her squad. I was surprised by this. Because this isn't like a cutesy, my wife type pick. Just a big bug horse demon. Absolute tank for a bug type. Yeah, he's a cool dude. And speed boost is really neat. Calms a hater tonight. Drinking the haterade. I'm always drinking the haterade. I don't know if you're just now realizing this. That's definitely something that's been happening, though. Scolipede is adorable. I think it's pretty cool. Would not call this thing adorable. I would be horrified if I saw this thing out and about. The big spiky bug horse. Better not hear any smack talk on Scolipede. No, I think he's a cool dude. I just would be very afraid of this gigantic bug horse. Any bug that's about, larger than, larger than maybe like that. Even that would be kind of, maybe like that in general. Too big. I want nothing to do with any bugs. I gotta be honest. Maybe it's just bugs in real life. But horse-sized bugs, even worse. There's just something about the horse-sized bugs. Wrote a Pokemon Shiny reset in Python to see how long it would take to Shiny hunt Ray and Emerald. It's been running for 7 days. DJ Jailbreak. Are you doing runaways or are you actually resetting? Because I just want you to know it will be resetting for an infinite amount of time if it isn't already shiny, because Emerald RNG is broken. Have you accounted for that? Because every time you reset the game, it starts at like 0 again, and you always are getting the same seed. So if you're doing it programmatically and it's pressing A at the exact same time, it will never be a shiny if it isn't already a shiny. Just so you know. I hope that that's not the case for you. And Charlie is hosting a Zekrom DA if anybody wants to get that. I don't personally need that, so you won't find that on my streams. So get in there with Charlie if you're trying to get Zekrom. Do I set up Trick Room for Raikou? I don't know. I mean, it probably would be fine. At over 50,000 resets, yeah. You're not going to see it. Just so you know, if it's programmatically doing that, you should hunt it in Ruby or Sapphire or something. Because it is just going to be never shiny with that. The way that it works in Emerald, it's the same way as when Ruby and Sapphire, when the battery is dead. The RNG is based on, like, the clock in the game. That's, like, how it resets some of that stuff. And you always get a random seed. But the way you can imagine it is every frame, it's checking to see if the encounter would be a shiny. So you're starting out on frame 0, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It does 60 per second of those frames. And you're always starting at the same one at 0. And if you press A on the 10th frame to do that encounter, it will always be the exact same Ray. It won't be different at all. So especially if you're doing it programmatically, you're not going to be seeing anything different. But even if you're soft resetting by hand, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of overlapping stuff. You're not going to be getting exactly the same thing, but it's going to be the same stuff within like a range of them. And if you don't have a shiny within that range, you know, you have a very finite number of potential checks in that. It's messed up. That's the one really bad thing about Emerald. Yeah, you need to delay it longer and longer and longer. And honestly, soft resets are really not worth doing in Emerald at all when you get to a certain point, because you just keep delaying and delaying. Eventually, you're waiting real world, like seconds, minutes to get to the next chunk. And the resets start scaling and getting longer and longer every time you do them. So what you should program that little bot thing to do is run away, go out of the room, go back in, press A and do the encounter, because you're getting a brand new encounter because you're never resetting your RNG seed. So you're just continuing off into infinity, right? So you'll always be seeing new things. That's why everybody does runaways in Emerald instead of soft resets. So yeah. Just a fun fact, a PSA. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It does make Emerald great for RNG manipulation. Yeah, but see, the thing is like, in Ruby and Sapphire, they have the best of both worlds, because you can have the broken RNG if you want by just desoldering the battery or letting it die. I'm going to go right. I really don't want a shiny Beware, so I'm going right. I'm selfish like that. Yeah. Ruby and Sapphire could also have the broken RNG if you just don't have a battery attached. But Emerald can never have real RNG. Or like, you know, the working RNG. It's always like the battery is dead, is how that game works. Your IGN is Ronka Lee, so you're oh god, what is it? Not Robotech. Macross, sorry. It's been a while since I've seen any Macross stuff. My wife is a big Ronka Lee fan, although I think it's been a while since the Ronka Lee things. There hasn't been any Macross stuff for a hot minute. Guess we'll do SmackDown, why not? Yeah, DJ, I'm glad you didn't, I'm glad this wasn't just you doing resets for this, and it was like a program thing, because, yeah, you could have that going for an infinite amount of time. You'll be like, dude, I'm at like 500,000 resets, where's this Ray? It maps inputs from an emulator and then just loops it until it finds a shiny. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not really sure how it would work to do kind of a list of commands. I know that 40 Cakes has like a Python script that is running them around and checking if it's shiny and doing all that stuff. I don't know if you're using that same script or if you're doing something else, but 40 Cakes is a little bit of a friend of the channel. We raid him every now and then. He has a really cool Pokemon Emerald stream where it's just been going for almost 2 years, and it's doing a full Professor Oak like challenge with shinies. It's messed up. It's been stuck on the 1% shiny C-Dot at the very beginning of the game. They won't do any gyms until they catch every Pokemon as a shiny that's available before that gym. That's how it's going, so it's rough. First Pokemon game was a broken copy of Gold that would never save. Oh no. Like way back in the day, huh? So you'd have to speedrun it. You know, my first GameCube I had Star Fox Adventures? The like weird like action RPG thing, and I didn't have a memory card, so I just had to leave my GameCube on for a very long amount of time, and eventually like power dipped or something and it turned off, and I lost like multiple days of gameplay, and I was just like, all right, well, I'm done with this. Currently at 34 Necrozma DAs and 1 phase. It's about par for the course, I guess. Star Fox Adventures is a great game. Almost beat it. I never did play all the way through it. It's definitely not like a Star Fox game. And I was a big fan of the original, like, well, I guess it's not original, but Star Fox 64. Crazy music in Star Fox 64. They had some slappers. Shiny Professor Oak's challenge, what? Yeah, that's what 40 Cakes is doing. It's got a bot doing it. It records a color hex of the normal Pokemon, and then it records my interacting with the Pokemon via key inputs, then resets until the color changes. I got you. Yeah, the one that 40 Cakes does is a little more like integrated into the emulator. It actually is checking the PID of the Pokemon to see if it would be shiny or not, and it has a lot of other stuff. It's really cool. Maybe we raid 40 Cakes tonight, now that we're talking about him. You guys can see what I'm talking about, because he's got a pretty cool deal going on. It's all automated, but it's a fun time. I'm going to mute really quick. I really have to hit the restroom. I know that this is like not during the check, but I've been drinking a lot of water. So give me a hot minute. I'll be right back. Maybe we get Screech? I don't know. Maybe Screech is worth it. Maybe I take Emolga. Takes Obstagoon. I think I'm going to do that. And then we'll just Screech it to death. Hold on. I'm going to use Screech. I'm going to do my attacks, and then I'm going to hit the restroom really, really fast. Have a good stream. Don't do this. Don't. Raze, go ahead and time out Raze for a little bit, please. I think she needs a break. Can we hurry up and do these attacks, man? Every, like, ability. Oh. It's just like, oh, you gotta pee? You do? Alright, well, hold on. We couldn't just let you go right now. Alright, I'll be right back. 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. Yeah, we're trying to figure out the details on how to time out Raze. This is good research we're doing here. 30 seconds. 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 30 seconds Picked one of each of the starters at first, then never stopped picking Cyndaquil. That's why it's my favorite starter. Cyndaquil's a homie. Honestly, I kind of like all of the Gen 2 starters. They're all pretty neat. Setting a timer for a bit. So you just have to step away from the keyboard for, you know, you just have a little, like one of those cooking timers, the egg timers. Oh my god, bro. Calm can time out the mods. I can, in fact. Maybe, you know, maybe that's just what needs to happen here. Maybe it's on me. Huge damage. Yeah, that was crazy. That was the big boy damage. Do you prefer Fashion Roach or Blood Muscles? Fashion Roach sounds kind of funny. Because honestly, all muscles are blood muscles. Right? And that's really what they are. That's just a longer definition of what a muscle is. He's just mad that I got a shiny blue boy earlier. I am mad about that, although I didn't know you got that. DA 3 and 4. No Scolipede. No Rhydon. No Obstagoon. Raikou. Come on. On Culminum. I forgot to say this for quite a few of these. Raikou. Moving right along. Tagged you in the Discord. Oh, the Ditto. Okay, I did see that when I was walking back. I did see that. You're right. Blacephalon. It's the thumbnail hunt. We gotta do at least another one or two of these. Guys, if you want a shiny Blacephalon, now's your time. Get ready to enter the code. If you're on the last one, just wait for a little bit. Try to let other people get a shot here. But the code, 8888-5522 for Blacephalon. I give you my Ryluk. I got it second ever run. Could never be me. We've had some pretty good luck on some of these things, though. I can't really complain. Our DA luck has been pretty good overall. We got Inquisitor. One more for Blacephalon. Just hatched a shiny baby chick in Omega Ruby. The Torchic? Pretty good. What are Masuda odds in that? It's still just 1 in 512, right? Not bad. I've never really done any Masuda stuff in anything before Sword and Shield, actually. I never did any Masuda stuff. Says the guy who got Zekrom and Ray on his first DA with him. Well, Ray, my first one I got was not on my first ever, just so we're clear. That one took a long time. My second one was on my first. Guys, Ground, Rock, Ghost, Dark, Water is what we're looking for here. We have a very decent selection of Pokemans here. Was wondering if anyone has the location of Necrozma. Alan, if you will. I don't know. Does anybody have Necrozma for Alan? Took 1284 eggs, so not so bad. That, you know, a bit over double odds, but not terrible, like you said. I think maybe we go Ditto here. Maybe Indeedee. Go Ditto, Palpitoad. We got good options here. We'll go right. We have to go for Ditto, right? I just have the Lake Trio. Yeah, I haven't ever really done any DAs for Azelf or Mesprit. We did a couple for Uxie/Uxie, whatever the heck you call that thing. And I swapped it. I swapped it for Reshiram. I don't need the technicalities. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Need only Oopsie. You know, it's, I don't know. Those are probably some of my lower priority things. Those and, like, the birds and Mewtwo and stuff that I got in, like, Let's Go. Those are the things I'm kind of avoiding at this point. I think I'm just going to Fury Cutter, and I'm going to be helping handing this Fury Cutter. We're just going to get absolutely jacked with Fury Cutter. Going to do the big damage here. It's just going to take a turn or two, because this thing's pretty chunky. Oh, maybe it isn't. I thought this thing was a lot chunkier than it actually was. Okay, well that kind of did some big damage, bigger than I thought it was going to do. Ditto HP doesn't change Calm, remember. No, I know. That's his, like, big downside. Is that he keeps his own HP. Am I just gonna Dynamax? Maybe I am just gonna do this. Whatever. I'm just gonna do big damage here, I think. Give us some defense. The Oopsie Daisy. Yeah. Watch Calm get the shiny Ditto. Honestly, Rebecca, I'm down. We have one, but you can never have too many shiny Dittos. He's a Fran. Is anyone interested in Necrozma? Jan. Alon was looking for the the Necrozma, actually. You should post a code. I think they're in chat just kind of watching. They said they didn't speak English, but they're keeping an eye out for Necrozma. Yeah, what can you do? What can you do? Pretty good damage. We got this. We just need to not get a bunch of KOs early on. This thing's nice and weak. Yeah. Big money. Who goes first? Who's the fastest we've got? Crocodile? I'm just going to helping hand Crocodile. And hopefully get this thing KO'd quick. Calm is the only one who calls Becky Rebecca. It's the name on YouTube. I can't have all these, the differences. I know that Becky is short for Rebecca. But I gotta read what's in front of me. You know I don't got the brain power for this. That's just how it goes. Rebecca / Becky. You gotta understand. Becky's her IGN. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see that actively in front of me. I guess I don't have the same kind of connection that y'all have here. The community has its own cliques, and I guess I'm not in all of them. Rebecca, good old Rebecca. Who's gonna take this? Escavalier, maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna swap Escavalier. He's pretty, like, softened up as well. Is this the last raid for you? I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna call it after this one. I'll just say right now, instead of kind of beating around the bush here. I think I want to go Palpitoad. We already have a really good squad for this. So I think I'm just going to go Palpitoad, because I would really like a shiny of that. I already have Swampert. Pelipper's fine, but, like, I can live without it. I've actually thrown away, like, 2 shiny Pelippers when I was doing the Zygarde resets. We found a lot of shiny Pelippers during that. I have the multiple name disorder. No, I got you. And I have the not so multiple brain cell disorder. I really have some issues there. I'm gonna just go solo. Honestly, it's a lot faster. I get it. Alright, well, I'm impostered into this thing, which kind of sucks. The Ditto pick is cool for the boss. Not so cool for the big toad. Palpitoad. He's Palpitoad. T-O-E-D. Alright, I'll shut up now. I'll go ahead and I'll see myself out. I hate that he's got the big old grippers, you know, the big old feet slapping the ground. He doesn't need to have feet like that. The toes. The palpitoes. I'm taking a look. I'm catching up on the Discord right now while I'm waiting for Palpitoad. Raise with the old Ditto. That was during a Dialga, though. Who were you doing Dialga with? The heck was running Dialga? You know, I really want to do some hatching in Sword and Shield again. I've kind of been going for Turtonator. I should get some more eggs for that. I think I'm at like 600 and something for Turtonator right now, so should go back to that at some point. Didn't use Palpitoad in general in Gen 5 because of its animation. It made me uncomfortable for some reason. They all should kind of make you uncomfortable. I think they're designed to make you uncomfortable. The way Seismitoad be looking at you. The way that Tim Pole is just an AirPod. Spheal. Dialga. Dialga. You would Dialga if you attacked it. Dial, like a clock. Dial? What is D? Dia? You better not, guys. I know what you're thinking right now. You better not say it. Just know, you're on very thin ice. Hunting Arceus, Silent Worlds. Good luck. How many resets are you at? I got mine in like 4,500. It wasn't too bad. And Inquisitor just like that. Just like that. You hate to see it. Mikey, it's going well. How's it going for you? But D is pronounced de in Japanese. DI is not pronounced de. It's D in Japanese. I don't know what its Japanese name is. Actually, let's look up what Dialga's Japanese name is. Diaruga. Diaruga. It's D. D-I. I don't know what to tell you. You know, I wasn't even basing it on that initially, but as long as we're going with the Japanese explanation here, it is D. I think I have to swap Ditto here. He's paralyzed. I'm sorry to do this to old Ditto, but we had to do it. It's not Dialga, it's D-I. I don't know what you're talking about, Spheal. Diaruga is what it is in Japanese. Feels real mad about this. I'm gonna go to Lopunny. Diaruga. Yeah. It's not Diaruga. It's Diaruga in Japanese. But still, it's like, yeah. It's going well for me today. Sorry I haven't been able to come to your streams lately. No, it's all good. I get the taking a break from the internet thing. I understand. It's all good. Most American accent attempting Japanese. I don't feel... I could say it like Diaruga, like how it's actually spelled. It's Diaruga if you're gonna say it in the most American way. It's Diaruga. That's what it says here on Bulbapedia. Diaruga. I think I could be a little bit more stanky American accent on it. Come on. It's not Dialga. If not Dialga, it'd be Dialga, not Dialga. Yeah. Is somebody saying it's Dialga? Is that what we're doing here? Keep the same first sound and say the rest the way you've been saying it. Sorry, it bothers the crap out of me to hear it. Dialga. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Japanese is Diaduga. So, I don't know. I say Dialga. I say Arceus too. I'm sure that makes you very angry. Just gotta live and let live, you know? Dye your roots again, yeah. That's his other name. What is Palkia in Japanese? Probably Parukia. I would assume that's what it is. Most Japanese names are just the English name, but kind of said in a Japanese accent. Basically. It's spelled in katakana. Palkia. Let's see. Parukia. Yeah. Same thing. It's just Englishy, Japanesey. Oh no, Inquisitor's message got removed. That's too bad. We do need a like goal. I'm sorry. Inquisitor, what can you do? We're at 116 likes. We have 116 people in here. That's pretty good. Pretty good like goal deal. Guys, let's get another like goal pinned up. Inquisitor lost the like goal right. I say Arceus instead of Arceus because the argument, yeah, that's, trust me. That's usually how I'm saying it on stream, just so I don't have to hear that every time I say it. Because I get it. The whole Pokemon pronunciation thing is just a nightmare, especially being the streamer guy. Inquisitor got it back. You'll love to see it. Aegislash is pronounced EG/. EG/. Good old EG/. To be fair, using the Japanese name isn't great for a reference. I've seen someone convinced Hisui was pronounced Hisui. I mean, it's the same thing, right? Hisui? Hisui? Hisui! What do you think about my new boyfriend? Oh, he's sweet. Hisui. Good old Hisui. My favorite region. Aegislash. Aegislash. Interesting. Very interesting, guys. I like saying Hisui. Good old Hisui. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like that's that wrong. I feel like everybody gets kind of up in arms about these Pokemon pronunciations. If they really wanted us to pronounce them right, they would have something in-game that had a pronunciation guide, perhaps. If they cared, right? Based on the anime, that pronunciation is correct. They kind of have a mixed bag on some of that, I feel like. Michael Jackson trying to pronounce the region. Hisui. Calm, I learned yesterday that Mewtwo is a legendary, not a mythical, and my memory is simply trash for Pokemon. Honestly, before I streamed, I did not differentiate mythicals and legendaries at all. They were the same thing in my mind. They're basically like, they're the same thing. Like, you get one of them in a game. They're both very special. Like, to me, there wasn't any reason to differentiate them, but boy howdy. When Streamer Man said that Mew is a legendary or whatever, I said. And I got crucified. They said, get him! He said Mew's a legendary. This idiot. Dealily Whoop is my B-Day Moon. B-Day Moon. What Pokemon would you eat? Nah. I ain't eating no Pokemon. I'd be a Poke vegan, I think, if... We've had this talk, though, and then Mel was like, well, you know, there's real animals, you eat those. And I guess maybe I wouldn't be. Maybe if I grew up, but if I got transferred over there right now, it'd be a little different. That's all I'm saying. Now, if I was raised in it, your boy would probably be eating a lot of Tauros and Miltank and stuff, just like everybody else would be. It's just how it is. Yeah, Tauros would be a good option. Nice, easy option. Released a Pokedex app on the 3DS, which has all Pokemon pronunciations up to Gen 6. Well, there's a lot of new gens. I hate AI. I just lost. Yeah, the NPCs are not great. Guys, final check of the night. It's Rayquaza and nothing else. Rays, you and me against the world. It's Rayquaza, says Sfeel. Says, actually, Rayquaza. All right, guys, before I get into the Ray argument here, that's why I say Ray. DA 5 and 6 for the night. We're going to do our final check, then we're going to wrap it up. Guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out. If you haven't liked the stream yet, think about it. If you haven't subbed yet, we're on our way to 12K. Help your boy out. I appreciate everybody who supported tonight. We had some gifties and all that stuff. I appreciate y'all supporting. We have a few people paying even more for these memberships. We have Woodrow the Kid, Panky Rang, Zonathan04, Sir Shicker, Kasane V2, Z Toxic, Oxford Stripling, Chrissy, Ellie Dogmeat, Vlad Shorts, Gilgamesh, Porsche Nun, McPablo Joel, Baby Pluto, Renewed, Cultus, Mistaken, Oriso, Ray's Plays, Anything with the Grandmaster Ceiling Cat Ouroboros, Volt, Fuji Toby, Avatar Hassani 17, paying a ridiculous amount of money. Really appreciate you guys supporting, doing your thing. It all goes back into the stream. So I appreciate you guys doing that. Let's do this final check, and then we're going to raid somebody. Here we go. No Ditto. No Palpitoad. No Lopunny. Blacephalon. Blacephalon. Come on, man. All right. Let's see who we're going to raid. Who? You know, I was talking about maybe going over and raiding old 40 cakes. I think we're going to go that way tonight. And just so you guys can see what I was talking about, DJ, if you're still in here, check it out. We're going to do a hashtag calm raid. Guys, please be respectful. Hang out for a little bit. Give them a like. This is like a 24/7 stream, so this is a cool one to check when you're like bored at work and you just want to see kind of what's been going on for a little bit. So let's go over, say hi. There will be some people lurking over there and hanging out. But yeah, be respectful, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I kind of thought maybe Scarlet, but I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. You'll know first. I'll schedule the stream as always. Good night, everybody. On Calm 'em.